Hey guys, Pat the TwiZ Harrison here from e-rev TV, and today we are doing the Left 4 Dead forecast of the ID League tournament, which is Left 4 GXL. So it's going to be your opportunity to win a trip to the GXL. Speaking of lands, PAX East is, what's today, Thursday, next Friday, 8 days away. So 8 days away is going to be PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts. If you haven't gotten your tickets already, I believe they still have tickets for Friday and Sunday. Saturday is sold out. Otherwise, you'll be seeing myself, Pele, and a Nightcrawler walking around there doing up some interviews, some good things there. So if you're going to be at PAX, make sure you guys message me on Steam and let me know. I'll make sure I swing by and say hi, and maybe we can catch a beer or something afterwards if you are old enough. So you can't be like Lance and be like 19 right now and you know, want to go out for beers, as cool as it sounds. So that's coming up. If you guys have wondered where I've been, I've been really big in League of Legends lately. So if you like League of Legends, if you played it, if you haven't played it, if you want to check it out, who cares? You can go over to my YouTube, Z Squared Productions. I'll put a link down in the comment below here, and you can check that out. It's something that's pretty good to watch. And feel free to subscribe if you're a fan of mine. I definitely appreciate all that stuff. Otherwise, with me today is going to be Salo, and we're going to talk a little bit about predictions here. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so Salo, why don't we just like jump straight into this, man, and start looking at these brackets here for this tournament that you've put together. So I guess the deadline's Wednesday, March 8th, so a lot of these we're going to see beginning to take place here pretty soon. So the first one is A-Style versus VVV Gaming. My prediction here would be VVV Gaming just because of their reputation, man. I mean, it's VVV Gaming, so they've done a lot of stuff in the past. I mean, do you have anything you want to comment on this match about?
I've seen them scrim a couple times, and I think VVV Gaming's going to take it, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, VVV Gaming's always been around in Left 4 Dead, except for I didn't see them in the past CVO tournament. But they've always picked up a really good team, and I believe that the owner of it name is, gosh, it starts with the J. I can't remember of it, but he has like the most amazing voice that I've ever heard in my life. Whenever he came into events, it was like so soothing, and I instantly became relaxed. It's like one of those people that's impossible to be mad at. But
I bet.
But let's move on to the next one. Ball Mouse Warriors taking on Vector Gaming. I mean, this one's pretty much a hands down no brainer for Ball Mouse Warriors, isn't it? Or am I missing something with Vector Gaming here?
I mean, Vector have been scrimming a lot. I've seen them actually be a couple teams that I didn't expect them to beat. So if they pull something out of a hat, then by all means they could take it. But I think Ball Mouse Warriors are going to win it.
So this might be like one of the better first round matches for us to actually cast and cover then. So we may want to consider doing this one over here at e-rev. Then BO Nerds Ing versus Team Pony. I'm not too familiar with either one of these teams. Can you fill me in on them if you know any information?
I'm not too familiar with them either. I think I've seen Team Pony scrim the ID team a couple times, but they got raped.
Well, then let's just go for Team Pony. I mean, might as well just toss it out there. Team Pony gonna take up the third match here. Chainsawed versus what's this? Atrophy? I think I said that right.
Yeah.
Again, these are two teams that I'm pretty unfamiliar with, man.
Chainsaw has Malevolence, Friday, some known players. I think they're gonna take it for sure.
Okay, so we have Chainsaw winning this one. Cloud9 versus Smiley. So Cloud9, again, I really haven't heard of Cloud9 before, and Smiley, another team. It'd be easier. I wish that like we had something on here where there were players listed, but you know a little bit more about the community stuff than I do. What do you think on this match here, Salo?
Well, I think Cloud9's a reformed Ice9 team.
Okay. So, yeah, that might give these guys a little bit better of an advantage then, because at least it's a known team, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of the players are from Ice9.
Okay, so we'll give, you know what, let's just say Cloud9's going to win this one. I hate being wrong on predictions, but I'm guaranteed I'm going to miss half of these. Danger Eek taking on Renegade, and I wish I had a little bit more insight on these teams as well. Do you know a little bit about either one?
Not really.
TwiZ, something to do with the one that you recorded, because I just downloaded Nightcrawlers and it imported fine.
Alright, so you're probably leaning towards Danger Inc., but I'm going to go against you here, and I'm going to say Renegade because that's a pretty awesome name. So I'm thinking Renegade's going to win. I think Salo's voting for Danger Inc., so there's where we're going to clash. We should put like $5 on it or something just for fun.
All right, $5 at the GXL.
All right, $5 payable at GXL. So that's Renegade taking on Danger Inc. Then Elders versus Pumpkin Pie.
I had no idea. Well, actually, Pumpkin Pie, I know 2 players from it. They're pretty good. I would have to give it to them because I don't know the other team.
Gonna have to go out on a limb and agree with you here because really, I mean, how could you be against Pumpkin Pie? I mean, think about it. It's Pumpkin Pie, dude.
Yeah.
Elude versus M-Sweep Pros.
Never heard of any of them on either team.
And neither one really have a cool name, so I'm just going to vote that they both lose.
I say mine because they have a cool little tag, the M and the S thing in their name.
Yep, that's perfect. Those guys can win then. All right, good luck to them. Latino Heat versus Frags per round. I don't think we really even have to stay on this very long.
They got right-click Bulls on Frags and Japan and Cola.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean...
So where you, like, I haven't heard of any of, like, these teams, though. That's what's weird, because, like, I wish people would keep the same team names, because, like, Frags per round's, like, a nobody to me there, and it's, like, Latino Heat's like, that's going to be another good one, then. Man, too many good ones.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty impressed with this first round bracket. Usually at the beginning of tournaments, I have such a hard time trying to figure out what we want to cover and what we want to cast. And now that, like, I'm seeing this, it's just like, wow, this is pretty good setup, man. I'm liking how this is looking so far. You guys have done a good job.
Yeah, well, luckily enough teams signed up. I mean, it wasn't a dead tournament. So, I mean, hopefully all the teams continue playing and they want to get to the finals. In the finals, I want to throw this out there. It's going to be a hidden hardware prize for one player. More details later on.
Nice, dude. More free stuff. Dude, everybody loves free stuff. That's what's going to be cool. Handbag Heroines versus Claude Knot Sisters. So I know Claude Knot Sisters, and I'm probably going to lean towards them. Have you heard anything about this Handbag Heroines team?
Yeah, I seen them playing the scrim last night. They have like a bunch of old ladies on their avatars. It's pretty funny. They're pretty good. I'm not 100% sure who's gonna win this one.
Nice. Like, we got a battle of chick teams going on, or at least pretend chick teams. Like, we have one that actually has chicks and one that could have chicks but could be pretend chicks. So it's like a Powder Puff match here. And then I Defeat Gaming versus ISF. I better go ahead and go with this one because you're going to be a little biased in your prediction, I'm sure, but we're probably going to agree on it saying that I Defeat Gaming is going to pick up the W here.
Well, yeah, they have Teletoy, Kush, Cool Jerk, and Chris. So, I mean, hopefully they win. If they lose, it'll be a surprise.
Okay, so yeah, I'm happy to see that. So those are all the teams that we have rounded out here. And I see you guys picked up a new sponsor, so Monster Energy Drinks. You can actually win some Monster stuff in this tournament, too?
Yeah, Cases of Monster.
Dude, everybody loves Monster. I've gone to, like, LAN tournaments before just to, like, sit and drink Monster the entire time. When I went to MPCon with Mata and, gosh, I can't remember her name. She was on VVV Girls team. Foxy Moxie, yeah. I went there with Mata and Foxy Moxie, and I swear I didn't sleep the entire time. I probably drank 70 cans of Monster, so it's, like, definitely good stuff, and, I mean, it's, like, great.
Well, I'm actually asking them if they could actually bring some monsters, like give me some monsters to bring to the land, and basically just come out for free, you know, to promote.
Okay, so that's how this tournament goes, and this is going to get you to the GXL. Another LAN tournament coming up, PAX East. I'm heading to that. Were you able to get stuff situated to go to that, Salo, or is it going to be something you're missing out on?
I'll actually be able to tell you that by tomorrow.
Okay. Nice, because, yeah, I'll be flying into Boston on Friday, so it's going to be cool. Again, if any of you guys are going to PAX East, feel free to hit me up on Steam. I mean, I'd love to go out and hang out with some Left 4 Dead players. There's a bar right next to the hotel that we're staying at, so I probably am going to want to go for beers, so unfortunately, if you're not 21 and can get into a bar, You'll just have to kind of sit outside from the window and stare at me. So that's going to be the best. That's going to be the best thing that you can do. I mean, we can get you some chairs and you can watch from the outside if you'd like to do that. But otherwise, dude, I'm pretty impressed with how this tournament's come out, and this is definitely good and what the community needs, and it's definitely driven by the community. So, anything you wanted to add here before we finish this up?
Just keep the tournament alive. I'm actually I'm considering to host the Left 4 Dead 2 tournament. Hopefully we get more sponsors for it and have some good prizes for it. Nothing like tickets or anything like that. There's something better, hardware if anything. Mics, something like that. I'm talking to a couple of sponsors.
Nice, dude. Definitely good stuff there, man. Yeah, everybody loves free stuff, and that's what's going to draw them into the tournaments. Otherwise, guys, I know a lot of people in Left 4 Dead's been wondering where I've been at. League of Legends has been my big thing. I've kind of taken it on as a baby, so a lot of times in these casts, I'm going to try to get onto as many as I can right now. But you may see Moosey, as well as I believe he's picked somebody up as his co-caster. He's going to be mainly leading the Left 4 Dead stuff right now. I'm going to make guest appearances as much as possible that I can fit it in my schedule and make sure that I'm on there. But otherwise, if you guys have broadcast requests and stuff, make sure you hit up e-rev and Moosey. He's on Steam. You can also grab him on most of the forums and stuff there if you see his posts. So hit him up for stuff, and we should be good to go here, man. I think we've done a pretty good job covering who's going to win and what's going to happen, and everybody should get a pretty good view out of this. So with that all, Salo, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, bud.
One quick question, TwiZ. Who do you think is going to be in the finals?
You know what? If I had to look at finals right now, I've got to give it to Latino Heat. They're going to be one that's going to be moving into the finals. Ball Mouse Warriors were solid the last tournament, but I think they squeaked by on a little bit of luck a few too many times. I hope that things can change a little bit there and they can become a little bit more solid and really, I don't know if earn's the right word here, but just live up to what spots they're going to be finishing at. I mean, they played good, but we've seen luck begin to draw them through a lot of stuff. Or, you know what? I Defeat Gaming's looking pretty decent as well. I mean, you guys have a pretty solid lineup there, and I've got quite a few friends on that team. So, I mean, those three teams there are definitely three highlight teams to take a look for throughout this tournament, I think.
Okay. I mean, don't ask me because I don't have an answer. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to try to bring you some more forecast stuff. So I'm going to try to keep my eye on a lot of the Left 4 Dead things. And we'll get some more forecast stuff up and going. But otherwise, guys, we are out. Thank you for watching this Left 4 Dead forecast, part of e-rev TV.